thank you for joining me for another video. We're going to get started, and you always want to protect your skin with SPF throughout the day. So I am starting with that. I already have a moisturizer on, but I'm just putting the SPF on. You want to do a minimum of 30. And then I am using, for a primer today, the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. And then of course I have to do some correcting for all this acne scarring that you see. So I'm just using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Corrector. And then using a flat foundation brush in order to spread that out. Alright, in order to start with a flawless foundation, I am going to add on the Sacha Cosmetics Tan Loose Powder. And then I'm just using a, I guess, flat, or more like a kabuki, I think that's what you would call it, powder brush. And so I'm just kind of swirling and patting that in. And it just kind of like gives me a good foundation, kind of seals the cream foundation or the liquid foundation that I'm going to lay on top of that, and it just gives you a flawless finish. And it lasts, I kid you not, it lasts like 18-24 hours. It is that great, and I have an oily T-zone. Okay, just doing the brows here. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills chocolate brow dip. Sometimes I like to mix it up, use pencils, use the Auburn brow dip, but we're just going with the chocolate for today. One thing about brows, you don't have to really worry too much about getting it absolutely perfect because you're always going to go back with concealer and kind of shape it up anyway. So if the lines are not straight, this is the perfect time to fix it. Okay, so I was using the Clinique Deep Honey, and then I'm going on top with the foundation that I use. So no halo brows, I try to not do that. So I'm just going to use the foundation that I'll be using. And it is the Becca Ultimate Coverage in Tobacco. Alright, and just to kind of smooth this out, I'm just using a larger brush. And then I am going to use the Painterly Paintpot, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that, which is going to be the starting point for my eyes. So I like to go ahead and do that, so that way when I use the concealer, I can just set it all with powder. And if you don't have these brushes, you need to get them in your life. Absolutely love them. Love, love, love these brushes. And I think you get like a full set for like $20, if not less than that. But it really helps me with like a flawless foundation look. Alright, on to my favorite part, contouring. And as you can see, same style brush, but it's just another brush at a different size. It just helps to really like blend. I really hate when you see the contour that's really sharp, and I guess unless that's the look that you're going for. So I like to use these brushes to really help blend and make it flawless as possible. Alright, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Warm Honey. The faces I make when I do this. And then I'm just using the Real Techniques This is the small little sponge that came in a set. And it's really handy for the eyes and contouring your nose. And again, I'm just going back and forth with those brushes. I just really want everything to blend. And then instead of using the Laura Mercier today, I am using the Airspun translucent powder. And then I try to just use that around the eye area. I've tried using that before all over, and I just look an ashy mess. So I'm going with the Sacha Buttercup, and I'm using that everywhere else. I know some people really don't set theirs everywhere else, but for me, this just all day flawless look. I mean, and I'm pretty oily for my T-zone, so this just works for me. Alright, going in, since I have the powder everywhere, so I'm just going to use the Chocolate NYX Brow Mascara in order to bring the color back to my brows. And this little Venus 2 palette. I love this. This is like one of my favorite fall palettes. And then this palette right here is just amazing. I love the light one, but now I've fallen in love with the darker one. I have been using it on my eyes, not just for contouring my face. So I'm just going in with the sculpt and kind of sculpt my eyes out. Since I have such a short lid, it's just really helpful to do that. Alright, and I think this is pretty much good to go from here. I don't know if you guys let me talk throughout the whole video. So far, no one has really commented yay or nay. So I am going to go ahead and let you guys have the rest of this. And I will see you on the next video.